I'm at a Ladera resort in the West Indies here, and I'm talking to Orlando Satchel. Orlando's my friend that I met when I was here a couple of years ago, and he is the chef at the world-renowned Daheen restaurant. And I've had the pleasure to eat at Daheen now for the last 3 weeks for 3 meals a day. My favorite things are the soup, the fish, and I love dessert. So let's talk a little bit about the soup.
Well, it's really nice to have you back actually, and this next time I'm done with 3 years, okay?
I will. I try and get back more often.
I'm actually glad that you've actually experienced the Ladera experience. I think, when it comes down to soups though, as you appreciate, I'm a big fan of soups, and soups are the warmth of life. Imagine in the Caribbean we actually do soups, and that's our Caribbean, our influence is European. However, for me as a chef, I love soups. My daughter, when she was born, my wife expected my first child, she had a craving for soups. So of course it allowed me to create soup for 9 months of the year. It's actually quite fun. I mean,
yes.
every time I did a soup, I'm thinking, okay, well, it's got to look different, it's got to be creative. So then obviously I brought those soups to Ladera and make them simple. Make them a bit fun, but they're creative. So when you drink a soup, you don't necessarily drink a soup, you actually discover as well what is in drinking soup. So.
Oh, I love soup with every meal now. I'm going to have 5 courses every time when I go home. My other favorite thing that I have almost nightly is I have some type of fish for my entree, and frequently have fish at lunch. I've eaten triggerfish, barracuda, tilapia, snapper, oh yum yum, lobster, kingfish, shrimps as well, and just all the seafood, but fish especially. I try fish at home and I just can't do it. I'm not even remotely close. What's the big secret?
Well, the big secret actually, I think, about fish is actually to love the fish.
This is share the love, chef. No.
You gotta love the fish. I mean, when you're seasoning, as I said the story for you, you get your fish. You go fishing. Next time you guys are fishing on the coast where we live, you go fishing, you get that fish, and the passion of catching that fish. Remember, the fish struggled, so you're catching that fish and he's struggling. Now you've won. Now you guys respect the fish. So I know what happens. You get the fish, you clean him a little bit, and you throw him in the grill and you enjoy him. In the islands, we'll get the fish, we know he struggled, so we catch the fish, we'll clean him up a little bit, we'll wash him with lime, we'll season him, we'll put him down a little bit, have a few rum punch, and then cook the fish, so the fish didn't die in vain. So all that struggling was for no reason, it was for a good enough reason. So my point being though is to season and wash with lime as well, or lime or any kind of citrus. And that's historical to the Caribbean because we had no way of preserving our food historically. So we had to wash our meat or fish with lime to preserve. So this is a nice way of doing it. So then, of course, when you're preserving it, you're actually cooking slowly, chemically, for the citrus.
I'm going to try the lime trick as soon as I get home.
Make sure
and I have to mention that absolutely I've eaten all over the world, bar none, the best warm tuna salad is right here at Daheen. It's just fabulous.
I'm glad you said it, because again, when people come to the Caribbean, they want the familiarity. Everybody does a Nissan salad globally. But to have a Nissan salad from Ladera is a very unique Nissan because we use Irish letter, we use potatoes. We'll use our anchovies. We'll coat the fish itself in sesame seeds. So there's all little. The Nissan salad's in there. There's or a Ladera or a Daheen's Nissan salad.
Oh my!
It's warm tuna makes a difference.
Oh yeah, it's just fabulous. I haven't had anything remotely similar to that. And then, of course, my other passion, I have a hat that says, life's short, eat dessert first. So, the lava cake and the chocolate mousse, those are probably my 2 favorite. And then I had, the other night, I had this little meringue tart.
Oh, yeah.
With the fruit and
the
top.
Oh, like
I could pop those like candy.
Like a pavlova, like.
Oh, those are wonderful.
Well,
how do you get ideas for that stuff?
Well, I mean, again, my European background, I'm from London, as you can appreciate, and I've traveled around from Asia to Miami, a lot of places, and what I've done is actually look at what makes cuisine that where I work at, and translate those ideas into a Caribbean version of it, right? Now, what is Caribbean? Well, Caribbean is made by the season, the marinating, and the love. So if you can take those basic information and translate it to a plate, it's nice. You got a pavlova. I mean, it's great. It's with a chocolate fruit makes a difference. The lava cake. A lot of restaurants around the place do lava cakes, but ours is a little different. We use natural cocoa, which is really nice. Chocolate mousse has been in the menu for the last 12 years now. So if you go to another restaurant in St. Lucia and you find chocolate mousse in a cocoa pod, you know it's Ladera's own original. You know, but I think a lot of guests who actually tend to come here and like the dessert. They talk about the desserts.
Oh yes,
and I think that's a nice way to go about it.
Let's one of the things you were gone a little bit over Christmas time. Your head chef Nigel was stepped up, and those guys up in that kitchen.
Oh yeah. I mean, I feel very proud of. I think anybody in business or any kind of business you do, you are defined by your absence. You know.
The kitchen ran smooth in his absence, and the food was fabulous.
Yeah, they're defined by your absence. So if you can take a plane or do what you do, and the people deliver in your absence, it makes what you're doing worthwhile. And you know, I have a great team like Nigel. There's Cathy, there's Royston. There's all these guys who've been with for an average of, let's say, 6 or 7 years now. And the great thing actually is consistency. I mean, and there's the local guys. You know, one thing I'm very proud about is that actually I need my funny English accent. Apart from that, though, I have all my staff in the kitchen is all local staff.
That says a lot. Most all the staff at Ladera is local. A lot of people from Schwarzschild.
So it makes there's a consistency for St. Lucia and for Ladera that we ourselves are taking care of our staff, and the local staff can be giving them support. You come to the Caribbean, you talk to the local community, they give them support, and you're fire. They can do it. And I think Ladera's motto about taking care and a family affair is proven, you know, and the staff are credited to this. This is an amazing view. You're going to find a view that's in the world. But it's only a view if the staff step up to serve you correctly. So with that in mind,
I don't have any complaints. This has been one of the most pleasurable few weeks of my life, my friend. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, happy New Year. I wish you the best.
All right.
And on a note, 2010 was only a bad year if you did not learn from it. So make 2011 a great year.
Merry New Year.